Yo, I heard somebody bought $1.5 billion worth of Doge.
Smart person.
Our Wall Street friends are still not sold on Doge.
Yeah, well.
Sucks to suck, pal.
Every so often, you know.
Oh, gas, don't break! Ah! Oh, fuck me. Oh! That one hit extremely hard.
Rolling.
What is going on, everybody? Big Red here with the man himself, Fernando.
How you doing?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good over here. Thank you guys for tuning in. It is episode 63 of the Red Hair Don't Care podcast. Cast.
Red hair, don't care podcast.
Cast. You like that editing right there? Our
editor's doing well.
Yeah. The horizons are really going here.
Might be getting some Doge soon.
Hey. We might start paying Doge around here, so if you guys are interested, just saying. Alright? Because we're going to the moon.
It's true, we're going extraterrestrial.
Oh, today, yeah.
We are, yeah.
We are today. We are going extraterrestrial. So...
Some may say out of this world.
Look at you.
Just...
Damn.
I'm getting ready.
Keep going. Keep
you know,
what else you got?
Well, I got some stuff that I'm going to take.
Mm-hmm.
That'll get me really going.
That's going to really get you going?
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
Do you want to tell the people?
Are you talking about smalts?
Yeah.
Alright. If you guys haven't seen our Instagram, okay, we were recently featured, thank you.
Yeah, I got you.
On a smelling salt company page called smalts.co. Follow them on Instagram. Alright? Smalts, this is for you guys. This is your one free ad deal. So
we're going to talk about
it. We're going to talk about it. So what we got here, okay, is a little capsule. What this capsule does.
YouTubers.
Okay? For the guys with people on YouTube, Fernando is showing you.
Something like that.
Yes, what this tube does, okay, is you squeeze it and it releases 35% alcohol, 15% ammonia. Make sure you keep it out of the reach of children because it is not safe. But what you do is you crack it, you sniff it, and then you get your fucking juices flowing.
Bam!
Alright? Like no other.
Do you want to...
So we're going to demonstrate right now the proper way to do this. And to the one dickhead that commented on their thing saying, oh, it's better if you pop it, then sniff it. No shit, Sherlock. Alright, you fucking idiot. We know. God.
Doing this for 63 episodes.
For real. And way before that.
Sometimes twice an episode.
Yeah. Sometimes 3 times because we fuck it up. Alright? So here we go. Now.
Do you even need one right now?
Me? I'm jacked up right now. I don't know what. This just kicked in,
Alright,
too.
let's get going.
Alright. So cheers to you, Fernando.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers to the people on YouTube.
And the people at Smalts.
And wherever you stream your podcast on. Snap. Oh! Fuck! Oh! Oh!
Knock them dry.
Woo!
Look at that.
Oh!
You're Ezekiel Elliott, you throw it in your face mask.
So, to whom it may concern at Smalts, we love you. We would be the perfect partner. Just saying.
That was
Anyway.
good. That was good stuff.
Yeah. Well, that was my one free ad deal for the day, so nobody else is getting shit today.
Alright, so...
Straight to Smalts. We're going to put that on YouTube. I mean, Instagram as well. And, wow, I think I burnt my nose all the way up to my brain. Oh, it's so good.
What do you want?
It gets the people going.
Yes.
Gets
100%.
the people going.
FDA approved.
Yeah, it actually is.
I think, yeah.
They are FDA approved, so...
Yeah, I mean, they can't sell it if they can, right? I don't know.
Well, no, they could, but this stuff is actually FDA approved.
That's facts. Let's go.
So, I'm going to throw it over to Fernando right now, who's going to give you your sports recap for the weekend.
Oh, okay.
So, Fernando, go.
So, sports going on. Football is not going on.
Facts.
OTAs happen, or sort of happening.
Still going.
Big outcome in the Jets training facility. Pretty much double the roster. which is huge.
Always love to see it.
That might be a reflection on the new coaching staff. Who the hell knows? But
I would say chances are correct.
past that, other football news. I met Freddie Kitchens. Didn't know it was him.
Yep.
What's up?
You want to give a little recap on that?
Yeah. So I was at the prestigious Bethpage Black
Mm-hmm.
playing some golf, and I was putting my shoes on, and a blacked out Tahoe pulled up next to me and started swooping around the bags, and I was like, "Hey, how you guys doing? Like, how'd you play?" And just shot shit for a little bit, and then this person who I was talking to had a wicked southern accent, whoever it may be. We'll get to that. And then I go to the starter, and they're like, "Hey, by the way," like, they saw my bag, it was a Jets bag. It's like, "Hey, like, you're a football fan, I guess, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I like the Jets." Like, "Oh, well, the Giants, a bunch of the Giants coaches were just here." I was like, "Really?" Like, I think I just met them then. And they're like, yeah, like the big guy, right? I was like, "That's Freddie Kitchens, I guess, right?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, Freddie, great guy." I was like, he did seem like a pretty good guy, you know? Like, not gonna lie. But luckily I didn't know who he was because he didn't have a hat on or a headset, so I wasn't completely sure. Which is probably for the best, honestly.
Yeah, definitely for the best.
And then in other sports news, hopes of being a professional golfer is out the door. Last tournament, the winner was like minus 26 or some shit.
Jeez.
Which is not possible for normal folk.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Other sports. The Preakness happened.
Yep.
And Bob Baffert is suspended from the Belmont Stakes this spring or summer. I don't know.
Summer.
Fall, maybe. Who knows?
I think it's a summer thing.
Yeah, whenever that happens, he's not allowed to come or have any horses in the race. Don't fact check me there. I think that's it. What else is there? Hockey started. Hockey playoffs are starting. Get your futures in for the Islanders to win it all.
Yep. Big win yesterday in overtime, right?
Yes, sir. 4-3.
Gotta love it.
No big deal.
No biggie.
Underdogs, whatever. Free money. And then the NBA playoffs are starting soon. So people will start like caring a little bit about the NBA.
We got to get through the first like 2 rounds of the playoffs before people start caring about NBA, I think.
I feel like the first round, at least for me, is kind of like where like, okay, the underdog team's gonna play like
to play. Yeah.
They have to play.
They need it.
And then like whoever I don't even know who the 1 seed is this year, but whatever.
Yeah.
They all suck. That's it.
All right, that's Sports by Fernando. So
thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
That's the
okay.
podcast.
Make sure to follow us wherever you stream your podcast from, because now we're about to get into some real shit.
Yeah, some out of the world.
Some shit that is absolutely out of this fucking world. Okay? And it is the fact that UFOs are seen on a daily basis.
Yes, confirmed.
Confirmed, seen on a daily basis by government pilots and
the normal folk that see them now are not like crazy anymore.
Yeah.
So
let's dive into this.
Yes.
What do you got? Give me your UFO thoughts, because I'm pretty sure the people know my personality and my take on a lot of things in this world.
I'll say this. I'll get close to the camera. UFO talk right quick. No shit.
Yeah.
They're real. Okay? That's all I gotta say for the moment. Past that, you watch TV, there are way too many thoughts about aliens for them not to be like...
Oh, 100%.
You know? Like, the stories are just really, really freaking detailed.
And so intricate and so, like everything about it. You know, like, you ever make up a story to somebody and you throw in, like, some good details so, like, you know that they think it's true?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Like every other story I tell.
Pretty much. But
Wasn't even Freddie Kitchens.
Nice.
Yeah,
No,
it was.
It
I
was
swear
really
to
him.
God.
It was really him. For the last, 30 years, any UFO story you hear on the internet, in the news, anything, the detail behind it is so, like, unreal that you're like, this person is either A, completely batshit crazy,
Yeah.
or B, this shit really happened.
And it fucked this person up.
And it fucked them up forever.
Yeah, so. Personally, I have not seen an alien yet. But if I were to see one, I would be very freaked out at first, and then I'd be like, what's your language? Let's go get a beer.
Yeah. Now, my thing is you see all this shit on the internet, right? Where people are always like, hey, look at this dark cloud in the sky that's moving really quick.
Yeah.
The fact that that now, like, the government and, like, people that NASA and shit are like, hey, see this dark cloud in the sky? Like, this thing didn't have propellers, it has no jet engine, it has no exhaust, it has no nothing, and it dropped off our radar within
Seconds.
4.5 seconds of us being behind it. They're like, it's an alien. And the whole rest of the world is like, cool.
They're like, well, no shit.
Yeah.
That's what that's where, I guess that's where I'm at right now. Like, we're so far, like, advanced, like, us, not even comparing to what else is out there, that, like, there's no, like, if they were out there, we would know. So we do know now.
Oh, we know.
That they are most likely out there. Who knows if they want to be friends with us or not? I wouldn't.
I'm telling you, they're looking at us right now through a TV screen, and they're being like, these guys, what the fuck has been going on the last year?
I'm walking home with the
head on a swivel.
You never know.
Head on a swivel all the time. You know what's funny is that not too long ago, and I think I mentioned this before, I was eating lunch in a parking lot outside of a King Cullen. Okay, for those of you that don't know, King Cullen is a grocery store.
For those aliens out there listening.
For the aliens listening. So just minding my own business, chomping down on some Wendy's nuggets, dunking in barbecue sauce and dunking my fries in the Frosty, normal fat kid shit. So, and I'm sitting there and I'm looking at the people walking out of there. And I'm like, man, so what do? I pick up my phone, I go right to Twitter, and I throw it in on Twitter, and I'm like, if there is ever any proof that aliens are real, or it was like, if you need proof that aliens are real, I was like, sit outside of a King Cullen for 2 hours and just watch.
Just watch people.
Just watch. Because somebody coming out of there is, it's gotta, all I could think about is Men in Black.
Yeah. Right?
Remember the big dude in Men in Black when he puts the plate down and the fucking things come out of his, what are they, cockroaches, right? Come out of his sleeve?
Yeah.
And he's like, pretty good impression, right?
That was pretty spot on, yeah.
I was the extra, so. That's all I could think about. And, like, being in the world, like, being out and, like, dealing with people, like, in Manhattan alone. Like, how many people like that have you witnessed in your life, in, like, real life?
Yeah, like...
Plenty.
Like, majority of, like, the crackheads and, like, people that are just wandering around.
Yeah.
Like, I honestly think, like, yeah, like, there are drugs in the world that can do this. But, like, to this consistent level of just what's going on in this person's body, there's no possible way they can, like, continue. Like, you see the same freaking people, like, months.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, how, like, not to be, like, be vulgar, but, like, how is this person alive?
Yeah.
One. And, like, two, how are they still in the same goddamn spot every day at the same time, saying the same shit, doing the same nonsense?
It's because whatever they learned in their language, of alien language, in their English class, that's all they know how to say here.
I'm telling you, it's something. And, like, the shapeshifter trend that's going around, I think that's got to be it. There's no way that, like, these aliens, whatever they may look like, because there's no real confirmed alien, like, physical sighting, is there? Or
I don't think to our knowledge, not to the public knowledge.
I've seen a few like weird dead
things. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I don't.
The one most recent one I remember, I believe it was a rabbit and a fox. They confirmed it was like a rabbit and a fox fucked and
Made an alien.
made like a alien looking fetus thing that didn't live.
Okay, that's strange.
Yeah.
So now I'll get into this because I touched on it a few episodes ago actually. How NASA used to be an oceanography.
Yep.
Sector, I guess.
District, whatever
the hell you want to call it.
Whatever the big word is for.
And then
explorer.
Then they changed their whole focus and went into space. So
what the fuck is in the ocean?
So what do they find down there? One, and two, did they find something and say, "Holy shit,
this came from up there.
This came from up there, and it's now living down here, because they can survive in whatever temperatures it is. Because in space, it's fucking cold.
Yeah, it's pretty cold in space.
And
you didn't know.
in deep waters, it's
pretty cold.
Very cold as well, and I think.
And the pressure's the same. There's no oxygen. We might be onto something here, folks.
So the FBI is typing.
Yeah. Currently, we got the green light on the phones that are tracking us.
But no, it's. What's your honest opinion? Like, if this were to all just like come to fruition.
That they were here?
Yeah, like they just.
I'm down.
See, yeah, I mean, it depends what planet they come from. I feel like I go straight into Marvel Universe with this, because.
Well, that was gonna be my next thing, so I'm glad you brought that up. Go.
All right. Well, yeah, Marvel. Like that's like, like religion.
Yeah.
Like, whatever it may be, Christianity, Judaism, blah 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 blah. People just like buy into whatever was written. So like, this was written by Stan Lee, and like now maybe in like fucking 100 years from now, like people will just be looking back on these movies, and be like, oh, this was how they started thinking about this kind of stuff.
So,
oh boy,
on the Marvel topic, you brought up shapeshifters. You saw Captain Marvel, right?
Yeah, that's recent.
The Skrulls.
That's why.
Right, the Skrulls came down, and the Skrulls were able to look at somebody and turn into whatever they were looking at.
Yes.
So, like, they could come off, and they were, like, green and scaly and the whole thing. But, like, they'd be able to look at, like, me and you and duplicate us.
Speaking of Captain Marvel, chronologically, that was in the 50s, right?
Yeah.
So or 60s.
Yeah, it was early. Like, it wasn't that early, but it was before.
It was post Captain America, I thought. Captain America was in the 40s, right?
Yeah, so I think this was the 70s or something like that. Because Nick Fury was still around and he still was...
Yeah, he's still alive and doing well, unless he's an alien. But.
Which, Marvel fucking theory, okay? Nick Fury's dead, he's really a Skrull, and he's living up in a fucking spaceship.
With the cat. Cats freak me out, too.
Yeah. We
had one of those fucking things living with us.
I know, a long time. Long time.
But yeah, so
I'm down with the shape-shifting aspect of it. Okay, because my thought is that they have so much technology, they are so far advanced, and they are so, like, just from what you would think their spaceship is in general, clearly they have more than we will ever realize. So they clearly have some suit or have figured out how to genetically modify themselves so that they could be like, hey, somebody's coming, let me look like this fucking redhead.
Yeah. Oh man. So what I always think about, like this actual spaceships that they have, basically they are helicopters that operate as jet planes that can go in reverse.
Yeah.
And side to side, which helicopters do obviously, but one, like, because most of them fly, they're saucers.
Yeah.
So they'll fly like this and boom, 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 whatever it is. And even just like fucking Rick and Morty, for example,
Yeah.
Like, that's a whole, like, triple million universes that they have.
Yeah.
And, like, there's, if you look at, like, in the sky, every star is considered a universe. So, like, if our sun is our universe and we're the only ones, quote unquote, here,
Mm-hmm.
every other fucking star out there has a whole another system of planets.
Yeah, and
which is knuckin' futz.
It is. And the amount, like, oh man, I just want them to be like, hey, we're here. What's up?
See, yeah, I mean,
you know,
my only issue, like, if they were to come and just, like, hang out for a bit, we're done.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think we're done anyway, but
like, have you watched Rick and Morty?
Not to like a big extent, but I've seen.
Okay, so there's like, actually, I don't want to tell you. I won't spoil it for you. It's a good show. You should watch it.
Yeah, I have to like, I want to like really watch it, but
get some PEDs and watch it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
The show will get a little better. But yeah, like the whole, there's my initial theory is there's way too many, like, TV shows, sci-fi theories, just movies, whatever.
And people encounters. And
yeah, that they can't, at some point you can't hide it.
No.
You know?
Which they're not even hiding it anymore.
And even with, like, The Simpsons, how,
predicting
like,
everything.
they say that he's a time traveler. Who the fuck knows? Maybe he just made all the stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, that's just how it was. So.
I mean, The Simpsons has been spot on.
Yeah, Simpsons. I gotta watch it.
Like, everything that happened in 2020 has been in The Simpsons so far.
And that's a whole, like, maybe coronavirus came from the aliens.
Could have been.
Who the fuck knows?
Nobody knows.
So.
See, I'm just so mind blown at the fact that, like, this fighter pilot jet, ex-fighter pilot jet, I think, right?
Yeah, they can't talk unless they're not.
He's retired now, right? Goes and says that they encounter things like this every day while flying. And people like me and you are just like, alright, yeah.
Obviously, dude.
Cool.
Come on, man.
You know, but then when it's some fucking thing where it's like, you know, what's in Area 51? We're storming Area 51 because the fucking aliens are in there. Yeah. Like, no shit, there's aliens in there, but, like, why are you making a big deal about Area 51? Alright, this motherfucker just told you that they're in the sky. You see them all the time.
Yeah.
Logan Paul saw one, for Christ's sake, out of his backyard.
Hey, and Area 51? What about the other 50 areas?
Yeah. Where's the rest of them?
Yeah, so I want to, like, know just, like, how they operate and, like, what, like, how, if they can physically live on Earth.
Yeah.
Without, like, shape-shifting or whatever it may be.
I would think that,
because if you look at someone, you can't physically create, like, the genetical model of, like, a human just based on appearance. Like, you're not going to be able to get the insides unless you fucking kill them.
Yeah.
Unless they studied all that stuff.
Well, like, in the scroll aspect of it, they take on...
Scrolls are the green guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they take on shape, hair color, voice, everything.
Yeah, I mean, like...
But then when, like, one of them got killed, it turns green. Turns back to its scroll form.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know...
So if that's the case...
But they probably have the same kind of...
Genetic
makeup that we would.
That's where I don't know. I think that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because
I'm with you on that one.
I'm assuming that there is another planet like Earth.
Yeah.
In the other solar systems.
Which there has to be.
Yeah, so, I mean, whatever that planet may be. And, like, even fucking Daddy Elon speaking about jumping up to Mars with, like, the full-blown, like, thought. He's like, it's fucking possible and we're going to do it soon. Like, it's not, like, that out of this world.
Hey.
And he's just like, we're going to do it eventually. Like, it's up to you guys when you want to jump on board. And everyone's like, I don't know. Like, and then people like us that are like, well, I mean, yeah, we'll take a trip.
Yeah, I'll go.
A fun weekend. But at the same time, like, a lot of people are just like, yeah, we don't really know, like, what's going on up there. And I don't know, we can go deep into conspiracies if you want.
Yeah. Well, I mean, talking about Mars, they flew a drone on Mars.
True.
You know?
They could do fucking anything.
Yeah. So they landed that rover on Mars that had a drone on it, popped the drone off, the drone set itself up, and then from Houston, I don't know where they really are, but from Houston, they were able to put the drone in the air.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that, like, Tesla can fly a spaceship up into orbit and come down in the same exact spot with no one on board.
Yeah.
Is pretty wild.
Pretty dope.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, but that's the thing that, like, that's where I don't fully, like, buy into, like, us being as smart as aliens. Because, one, we're not going other solar systems away. Like, if you want to travel to Pluto or whatever, it's going to take, like, 80 years one-way trip. So, and no one had nuts to do it yet, so find out. Maybe Elon will go.
Elon might.
But,
maybe they'll send... No, never mind. I'm not saying it.
Yeah, send the fucking... the gasoline hoarders up there. But, other than that, like, it's just, like, when they come, like, all the sightings that you hear about are, they're here, and they're gone.
Yeah.
Which is, like...
insane.
Freaky to me.
Yeah.
Because what's, like, our fastest vehicle we have? Like, a fighter jet?
Yeah, which...
that, like, barely goes past, like, the speed of sound.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. These people are going speed of light.
Oh, yeah. This is, like, full-blown Star Wars shit, I think. You know? Which is another thing.
Okay? Yeah.
If anything, George Lucas really introduced us to the interterrestrial living aspect of everything. Right? Look at Olga's Cantina.
I mean, yeah.
How many different species were in Olga's Cantina? Right?
That's the kind of thing I'm like... Also, another just thing that people... Like, aliens have to be laughing at us.
Oh, without a doubt. They're watching this right now. They're watching us record this right now. Through whatever. Through the lens of my camera and being like... These fucking oversized idiots.
Because, what was it? Cantina Lagoon? Something?
Olga's Cantina.
Yeah. So there's multiple species in that bar.
Yeah.
And
droids.
Yeah, and we have one species that just, like, simply can't get along.
No. Which is fucked.
I mean, maybe like dogs and stuff. Like, we're hanging out with dogs all the time. But, like, we don't have pet grizzly bears.
No.
Or, like...
Some people do.
Sharks don't fuck with us.
No,
they don't really mind us, actually.
Yeah, the sharks more get pissed off when we fuck with them.
Yeah, but, like, we got a fish right there.
Yeah. That's peppermint.
Yeah, so I don't it's something fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, the whole thing is really cool.
Yeah.
Fucking wild shit, though. Like, I'm pumped. I'm not gonna lie. I will embrace an alien. I don't want to call it an invasion because I truly don't think they would like come down here with like the intent to like wipe out the human species. You know.
Yeah, no, definitely not. They might, which is
they could, but like I'm thinking. Right, think of somebody like Elon Musk. Right, as smart as he is, he's a absolute fucking brilliant genius. Brilliant genius? Yeah, whatever.
He's a very smart genius.
He is a very smart man.
Very smart genius.
But, like, he would want to go to Mars, like, put a person on Mars to study Mars.
Yeah, because he wants to know what's going on past Mars.
Yes, because he would like to know...
It's his first train stop.
What the deal is there.
Mm-hmm. So
my thing is that they've probably been here studying us already.
Aliens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just with the intent to kind of report home what is going on. Which is why I think they're too... I think aliens would be too smart to come here and be like, you know, hey, this planet's dope, let's wipe out all the people and live here, you know?
Yeah.
I think they'd be like, all right, listen, these guys have some potential. Most of them, anyway.
So like, you actually texted me a screenshot of from Reggie Bush.
Yeah.
Like it sucks people aren't good at their job kind of thing. There are people in this.
You know what? Let's read that, because that's actually a funny one. The people here will enjoy that.
That was a funny one.
That was a pretty good...
we'll get back to sports for a second.
Pretty good meme. So, what is it? Reggie Bush tweeted out, I never understand how restaurants serve cold or lukewarm food when it's supposed to be hot, especially if food is your only source of income. And then when I told the waitress it was cold, she brought back a different plate that was still cold. Hands up emoji. Somebody replied to it, I once drafted a running back in fantasy football that got me -3 yards on the season. Some people just suck at what they do. So, fuck you, Reggie Bush.
Yeah, that's what happens when you date Kardashian.
Yeah.
Speaking of aliens.
True.
But, yeah, like what I was getting at was that there are people in this world that are just way too good at their job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, LeBron James is way too good at basketball.
Yeah.
Like, said it like J. Cole went on a freestyle the other day. He's too fucking good at his job. Like, it's not allowed. Fucking who's the ace on the, like, pitchers that can just throw no hitters, like it's nothing. Like all
Randy
that
Johnson.
Stuff.
Randy Johnson was,
It's just like, there's people that are too, like Elon Musk is too good at his job.
Yeah.
Like there's no explanation for that.
No. And like the fact that like with Elon, how, right, started with PayPal.
Yeah.
Right, then went on to Tesla. Then Tesla brought it out to SpaceX. So now he's literally like trying to make Earth a or make humans a multi-planetary species. At least like somebody like Elon, like at least he is like broadening his horizons a bit.
Yeah.
Like doing different stuff. Where you have like LeBron James only plays basketball.
Yeah. But like plays very well, which is
what
I'm getting at. Like there's people that are just like really good at like one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And like stuff that they're like humans shouldn't be like this good at, you know? And that's where like, I'm not saying LeBron's an alien, but like he could be. Who knows? That's what I'm saying.
He's in the new Space Jam.
Who was in the other one? Another exceptional athlete. And Bill Murray.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say and Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Michael Jordan decided to play basketball to prepare for his role.
His role in
whatever.
Yeah.
Space Jam 1.
Like Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow out here doing everything.
Tim Tebow, man. Jesus.
But like in reality, who the fuck knows?
Yeah, like there's a lot of suspicious shit going on.
Some shit going on.
So.
And the fact that like things are getting confirmed blows my mind.
I think KFC actually hit it like nail on the head there with like them just giving us like feelers throughout like the centuries, because there's some things you just like can't deny. Like they're not gonna be like, oh well, like clouds like aren't real. Like you can't fucking see clouds.
Clouds are solids.
Like the waves don't break in the ocean. Like I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like that thing that's in the sky right now is not an airplane. It's not a helicopter. What the hell is it?
It's not a bird. It's a plane.
Yeah, and like you take a picture of it, and like the picture is like, okay. I honestly, I full-heartedly want to see like a 4K photo of a spaceship.
You want to know something weird? I've actually seen a video that somebody put up. Right, they were trying to take a picture of what they thought was a UFO in the sky.
The circle.
I don't remember exactly which one it was, but so they're like aiming the phone up at the sky to take a picture of it. Guy behind him is recording it. As he takes the picture, the thing disappears. But in the video, you could see it disappear on the phone, and it's still in the sky.
Weird.
Understand what I'm saying?
Not really. I want to see the video after.
Yeah, I have to try and find it, but All right, so picture the sun in the sky.
Yes.
Okay? You're trying to take a picture of the sun with your phone. Okay? Mm-hmm. I'm behind you video recording the entire thing. Every time you click the button to take a picture of it on your phone, the sun disappears. But the sun is still in the sky. And all of this is caught on the video behind them.
Strange. I don't know.
UFO.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Maybe they can only control one phone. You know.
Oh, so like they're
like
blocking it.
The EMP only one device. Maybe that's why we have more evidence now, because there's a lot more shit going on.
These aliens are smart.
Yeah, but like, well now the cat's out of the bag. They obviously know now, but still.
Yeah. Sorry, we spoiled it for you.
Sorry, guys. But what was I thinking about? Something fucking. Speaking of like coming out of the sky. Oh, back to Marvel for a second. Thor.
Yep.
Thor looks like a human.
Yeah.
And he's not a human.
He's a god.
In Marvel terms, he's a god, but he's to humans. He's an alien.
Yes.
So, and he could just plop up in the sky, be out of here, and like all that shit happens. Fucking Stonehenge. No explanation for that. How'd that get there? All the stones in Ireland that are just like chilling there. The Cliffs of Moher. There's no reason for that. Like, good God.
There's so many. There are so many things in this world that only point to aliens.
Construction technology was not advanced enough to build pyramids at the time that they were.
No.
Let alone the physical structure of a pyramid, which I don't know if you know anything. I studied them for a little bit in school. There's a vault in the physical pyramid that goes down into the ground, and that's where they keep kind of like all the tombs.
Okay.
So the pyramid itself is built like this, but it's hollow. The pyramid itself is built like this, but it's hollow in between all of the stones. So the stones are hypothetically making kind of like a stone bridge.
So they're just leaning on each other as they go up.
Yes, but
yeah,
like now we have the technology to do that. Like back then, no shot in hell that they were able to do that.
Well, to counter that, and you would know about this, when they make stone archways, right? You build them up and they start curving over, and then you have the one big stone in the middle.
Yeah, so yeah.
That sets it all. Right? But I mean, shit like that was done 200, 400 years ago.
Yes, it was done thousands of years ago. And like,
they
didn't have just like huge things of timber to set all this shit.
Yeah.
Let alone the manpower to actually lift a 2x4 that weighs 600 pounds.
Yeah. So what you're saying is that the aliens built the pyramids.
I'm saying they probably were involved, yeah.
Because I'm on board with that. I think that's a fact.
And there's another thing. Oh, the pyramid. There's like a pyramid realm where if you look at the pyramids, there's pyramids in Egypt, there's pyramids in Mexico somewhere, and then there's pyramids somewhere else. I don't know exactly where it is, but it's a direct line through each other. So within the coordinates, if you take coordinates from one end, go from that center to the center of the next one, they're a straight line.
No shit. Like all three are lined up?
Like the two pyramids, the pyramids of Giza, are aligned to the pyramids that are in Mexico.
Okay.
And I think there's 4 of them. And so it's 1, 2, 3, or maybe it's 3. 1, 2, 3, and they have a pathway. And that pathway leads directly to the pyramids. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it is.
Quote him on it, folks, because I'm buying it. So. Damn. All right. That's man, we hit some heavy shit here today, huh?
And to get on top of that, going back to NASA being in the water.
Yep.
They're literally underwater cities.
Yeah.
And I don't know, some genius at Disney created a movie called Atlantis. No one seemed to have found Atlantis yet, but that was pretty freaking detailed as well. And Treasure Planet, greatest movie of all time, also happened. So, like, just what I'm getting at is people's imagination shouldn't be this good.
Yeah. I mean, even...
Fucking Walt Disney tried to freeze himself.
He did.
Or he still is frozen.
He's frozen. He's under Cinderella's castle. I'm doing the same shit.
Oh, what does that have? What is... Okay. This just hit me actually right now.
Okay.
So what's the difference between Cinderella's castle and the pyramids? They're both tombs.
Princess? I don't...
So, underneath the pyramids are mummies,
Yeah.
and underneath Cinderella's castle is Walt Disney.
Fuck. Well. That just took me for a loop.
Yeah, and then, like, Broadway Joe's gonna be right underneath, East Rutherford.
Yeah. Imagine that. That'd be fucking sick.
They should bury him underneath there.
Wow. Well, folks, I guess our question to you, what are your thoughts on this? All right.
Yeah,
Because we've talked about this, me and Fernando, off camera before. We've had chats like this.
They're real.
So, definitely think they're real. I think they're among us already, and they're like observing us and ready to...
No shit.
Yeah.
They definitely are.
Yeah. And they're just ready to... So do you think that when they do come and like fully, like openly just like land in Times Square, are they here for destruction, or are they here to be like, what's up, what's going on, let's take me to your best Broadway show?
Do you want to hear my full blown conspiracy? I've actually had this for a while.
Yeah.
So, based on climate change.
Mm-hmm.
Within climate change, obviously it's getting fucking 10 times worse than it should. So, whatever our projection is, I think it's like 2050 right now, which is fucking generous. But, past that, obviously either it's gonna go one of either ways. We're either gonna fix it or we're gonna fucking fall off.
Yeah.
So, and then once that happens, hopefully it's past that. Hopefully 2080. Let's do 2080. That'll be fine. We'll be fine by then. So 2080 happens. The whole world kind of goes one way. Thanos' snap kind of sort of happens, and there's half of the population left. That half of the population is either one, aliens, or two, adapted to live in alien forms.
Mm-hmm.
So, when that happens, I feel like those people are going to just be like, yeah, like, we've been aliens the whole time. And they're going to be able to live in whatever condition
the world is
currently in.
Yeah.
And, side note to that, Elon Musk probably knows about this shit, knows it's going to happen, as this is his fucking Noah's Ark, trying to get us the hell out.
Yeah. I'm with that. I mean, between that and Dogecoin being the currency of the space.
That's another thing. If you think about like all of the Marvel and like Disney anything like universes, they all pay through units.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing based on...
It's either
currency.
units or credits.
Yeah. Which basically is cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Because they don't really have anything. Like a lot of them just like have a thing on there.
Yeah.
And they just send shit like that. And if they do have physical money, it's like gold. Well, it's coins.
Yeah, or it's like in Star Wars, they use they look like kind of like playing cards sometimes.
Yeah, it's
that they
silver
do.
Deck thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Fuck. Some shit going on here.
I am so bought in on the climate change is sort of our lead to aliens emerging in the world.
I mean, saying it out loud like that makes sense. I understand it. Do you think the aliens are causing climate change?
No, I think they've seen that climate change is happening, and they're coming here now more than ever. Because back then, I mean, obviously they were back then too, because pyramids and shit. But now they're like, okay, like this could be it.
Yeah, let's infiltrate a little more and see what happens here.
Like these idiots are kind of shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, they're really fucking up here, these people.
And like real estate rules the world, or rules everything. So
yeah,
maybe they're just coming by and popping in.
All right. See, now I could get on board saying that the aliens are the ones causing the global warming so that they're able to come and basically be saviors of Earth. All right. Now that you brought up the whole climate change, this just came to me right now. That potentially
devil's advocate here.
Yeah,
opposite, yeah,
pretty much. But like
basically, it's just that. Either way.
But yeah, so I'm thinking now to play off that. What if they are like, all right, these guys are fucking it up. We know how to fix this. Let's see if they can fix it on their own, and if not, we'll swoop in and save the day. Right?
Hey, you have a lot of faith in non-humanity.
I mean, listen, I put my faith in a lot of weird shit, so.
Yeah, I don't even believe in like people.
Oh no, I don't like people, but
aliens. Cool.
I said it to the other day. I was at work last night. Not last night. Actually, yeah, it was whatever. But I was at work and a bunch of dogs running around right outside the bar, and
fucking aliens.
some guy comes up and he's walking. He's fucking hammered and. He's like, man, he goes, I don't know why people be bringing dogs around all the time. Like, what the fuck? Like, sitting outside. Like, people are sitting outside, the dog's tied to their chair while they're eating dinner, you know? Like,
yeah, it's fine.
It's normal. It's not anything out of the blue. And he's like, how could you guys let this happen? And, like, I'm standing there and I'm like, bro, I like dogs more than I like people. And he looked at me and he's like, you're not lying either. I was like, fuck no.
Get out of here.
I was like, I like dogs way more than I like people. And he's like, I respect that. It's like, I respect that answer.
Yeah, one of these. All right, bro. Looking right up to you.
Oh, yeah. He was like fucking belly high, too.
Plus,
he's like, did you really just say that?
That guy has no idea. Dogs bring in business.
True.
You see a dog in the street, someone's going to go pet it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, wow, what's this restaurant?
Yeah.
It looks cool.
You know? I can't tell you. There was... Talk about bringing in business, right? 2 girls sitting at a table outside, right? Eating, drinking beers and stuff. Both of them had dogs. Group of guys come over. Sit at the table with them now for the rest of the night.
How it works?
They come over petting dogs. Now all of a sudden they're sitting there eating.
Just saying.
Probably got laid out of the deal too. You know?
Aliens, man.
Yeah, so we want to know, and we're going to put this up on our Instagram as well. What are your thoughts on the arrival of aliens? 1, do you think they're here already? 2, what do you think they're going to do? And 3, how are you going to react? I want to know, okay, if you woke up, here's the question for the people.
Yeah.
All right? So, I want to know, if you woke up tomorrow, okay, and you go to walk outside, and there is this gigantic green alien standing out there, and he comes up and introduces itself to you, how are you going to react?
I won't be able to say words for one.
Would you dap? I would dap them up.
I would definitely throw my hand out and like
see what they do.
You know what I mean? Imagine they just like fucking they hit you with like they grab you with your opposite hand.
Yeah.
And just like twirl you around and then like fucking throw you.
Do some weird shit. Yeah.
Or just like play like patty cake or some shit.
So that's the question to the people. All right.
What's your first encounter with an alien.
Your first encounter with an alien, you come outside of your house tomorrow, and there's this 9-foot tall, green, scaly-looking motherfucker standing out there. Are you greeting them, or are you running? I'm greeting them.
I mean, yeah. If it looks something crazy like that, I know I'm not going to be able to run it.
Yeah.
So, I'll probably...
Yeah, I mean, I ain't out running shit, so...
It's like when, like, you see, like, an angry, like, pit bull or something.
Yeah.
Like, your odds are better winning over that pit bull than trying to get away from it, you know?
You're better off giving it a snack.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, I told you that I tell you the story of the dog that came up to me the other day.
No.
This dog obviously came out from, like, past its, like, owner, and this dog was, like, running at me as a pit bull. And it looked so freaking happy, like, just to be out and running around. So it's, like, running straight at me, and, like, had a huge smile on his face. And I was like, oh, shit, like, I'm going to drop down to a knee. I was, like, ready to just give this thing a bear hug. And, like, 30 yards back, their owner is chasing after the dog, screaming at me, like, don't worry, it's nice, it won't bite or anything like that. And I was like, well, I was ready to give your dog a huge bear hug, but now that you said that, this thing's not cool.
Yeah. This means it bites.
So, that's kind of where I gave it the fist at the bottom and, like, turned my shoulder, protect my trachea or whatever.
See, I'm the worst with that. I'm always the one, like, you know, down, arms open. That thing could be growling and, you know, foaming at the mouth. And I'm like, hey, buddy. Hi.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
All right.
So, I think that's going to wrap up our UFO talk here, since we just went for almost an hour about aliens.
No sports talk.
No, we talk sports.
Yeah, we did a little bit.
Yeah. Reggie Bush is an asshole to waiters and waitresses, so, you know, that's about all.
The Jaguars are going to Mars.
Yeah.
The Jaguars are going to be the Mars team.
Imagine that.
Probably.
Let's start that rumor. Elon Musk is going to take the Jaguars to Mars. They're going to be the first football team to play sports on Mars.
Yep. And every game's an away game for them.
Yeah.
They have no fans.
No fans.
It's virtual.
I like it. We're going to wrap it up there, folks.
Yeah, fuck you, Trevor Lawrence.
Thank you guys for tuning in. All right, please make sure to follow us wherever you stream your podcasts on. All right, we're on all the platforms now. If you weren't on them before, I spent about 4 hours today fucking around with our thing, so we are on all of them now. That's a fact.
Let's get it.
I fixed it. I'm pretty sure I fixed the whole thing. We're good to go. Hope you enjoyed our little alien talk. All right, this was something that came up today, and we thought very highly that we needed to get after it.
Just saying.
So we did.
My phone just died at 25%.
Well, is mine dead? No, mine's on. So that's good. Yes, make sure to follow us on Instagram at Red Hair Don't Care Podcast. Okay, we're going to post a question up tomorrow. Or today as you're listening to this, so you guys can answer and interact with us. And Smaltz, if you're watching, we're here. So, thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate all the love, as always. And, yeah, until then, we'll catch you guys on Friday, I think.
We'll see you out of this world.
We are going...
To the moon.
To the moon? Well, I don't...
We're going to a moon.
We're going to a moon? The moons of Endor?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to the moons of Endor. See you, bye.